Now then, so before I get into the video, I am ridiculously close now to 1,000 subs. I set myself this whole personal goal of reaching it by the end of the month, and it's getting close, but I think it's doable now. And when I get there, we're going to do some giveaways, we're going to do some special streams, all that kind of fun stuff. So if you could subscribe, it would really help me out, and you can get involved in all that. Maybe win yourself something. So yeah, it works for both of us. Now, next bit of news that I'm sure you'll all be interested in is I've had some more updates about the card reveal. So firstly, I now have the card, which means I mentioned this on stream. I won't be absolutely throwing together a video because I'm going to be out the country in well, when this video goes live, I am out the country. So I have had a bit of time to prepare, and I've got like a solid time and day now. It's going to release on Tuesday at 4 PM GMT, which is 5 PM Central Eastern. For the US, it'll depend where you are. I think the East Coast from GMT is about 10, 11 AM, something like that. And anywhere else in the world, easy Google, tell you what GMT is. So yeah, that's coming. Now for deck we're using today, it's a pile and a half. It is a pile and a half. So thinking about the new expansion and everything, just made a druid pile, but threw a nice little spin on it. So this was just a progression of me just adding in cards and then it kind of all falling together. What we've got going on here is we're really looking for a realistic way to fight in like 3 rounds, because that's kind of what the meta is at the moment. You're just not going to see dry passes. So the general idea is we have Dagur in 1 round, Gedy in another round, Sigdriffers into Dagur in another round. So we can kind of fight in each round, have some solid point output. It has a bit of flexibility in that we can sort of use Dagur in round 2 for a bleed, and if he isn't removed, it's looking very nice. And then we can go for like a really short round where the sheer like point output from Gedynith is usually enough to take it home. I would heavily advise you, if you're going to try this, heavily advise that you try this yourself after the video, see how you feel about it, and definitely make some changes, because this is 100% not my final list by any means. This was literally, I've put it together, this is like a first draft, I'm giving it a go. So maybe it does well, maybe it needs some tweaks, maybe it's terrible. But we'll find out. I just wanted to just throw a little something together. And you know, I got a bit of a soft spot for Skellige, so it all comes together. So in terms of going forwards for my videos, for the next week or so, this video I'm obviously recording prior to it going live, but we'll be going live on Sunday. And I mean, when this is live, I'm out of the country, so the card reveal video will be sort of done ahead of time, and we'll be going live and be scheduled to go up on Tuesday, so you won't miss that. And then there won't be a video on Thursday, because I can't realistically find the time to do it in between work and packing and sorting all that fun kind of stuff. And then back in the country late on Thursday, so we'll probably have a video week today. So it's only 1 missed video, it's not too bad, and I guess a card reveal sweetens the deal a little bit, doesn't it? So I won't ramble on too much, and I will just go into the games. Who would have guessed it would be jackpot here? Who would have guessed? Also, I'm fully aware this is a pile, but you've got to allow me on this one. Got to allow me on this one. Honestly, I just said to Rhonda, oh, by the way, I'm just going to start recording. First time I speak, and she's like, oh, what'd you say? What'd you say? Alright, alright. Get the boat set up. It's a little awkward for him to deal with beyond just... I mean, there's not a whole lot that can deal with it, in all honesty. Not a whole lot that can deal with it. But we're just good double burst now. Try and get a push for a win on even. But yeah, I'm aware this deck's a little bit of a pile. But you know, gotta get the Druid boys going. Gotta get the Druid boys going and see if we can get it to work. I've got full faith in them, full faith in them. And Dagur always has a place in my heart. So what can you do? What can you do? We may even use him this round. In all honesty. I think we probably need to use a leader charge if we're going to do it. I actually don't mind it though. I don't mind it because they don't run, what's the word? Don't run Karathis or anything like that. 6 is a little awkward beyond them just slamming Horson now. Freakshow, sorry. So I mean, this isn't too bad. This is not too bad. Yeah. So I mean, there's not a great deal that that Syndicate can really do without like committing tons in round 1 to remove something like that. This is looking good. This is looking good. I'm liking the hand. I'm definitely liking the hand. Not you though. Alright, that's a little better. That is a little bit better. Still missing the Gedy. Been considering putting in like a matter for a bit more consistency because there is a lot of top end stuff we want to hit. I think at least for now, we can just chill a little bit. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we're gonna push reasonably hard here because we can thin out an alchemy card, and then and we're also going to thin out Bear Witch Adept. So I mean, I'm playing this on the assumption that we draw Gedy next round, which is a little bit risky, but is what it is, I guess, isn't it? So we can go Scepter if we want, but I think that's a bit premature. A little bit premature to go Scepter. I don't like Sigdriffer and Dagger quite yet. I think the plan for this round is we're just going to pull Dagger out of the deck. And then it's probably, depending on what happens here, I mean, we can just use our leader and just go Data Maker. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I'm kind of fine with that. So may just be Covenant. That's not amazing for him though. It's like I want to use Sigdriffer right now, but we really don't get away with that. They almost certainly have a Kurt, so I don't like playing Covenant of Steel. I think it's just Fader Maker. This isn't too bad. We've got our damaged units set up. Just this coin count, we want to be a little bit careful. And to be fair, even if Dagger's like just straight up removed. Oh wow, that's a lot of points. That's a lot of points. So This is a really good turn for Dagur. So the reason we're doing this now is he's going to go up to 7, and say they play like Freak Show, which is what I expect for like removal. They basically need to leader, or Dagur just doesn't die. And I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that a lot. So they have to use leader here if they want to remove Dagur. And if not, we go Ermion, we go Decoction, we kill the Freak Show, we'll laugh him. We'll only boost this to 11, but I mean 11's pretty good. Not a great deal you can do. If you don't mind, yeah. But I think this is looking good. It's looking quite good. Might not even get to see the Gedy. Just making me think, like, is this just enough for like Dagur and weather, all kind of stuff? I don't know. I think I maybe need a few more games, see how Gedy performs. I think Gedy's pretty good value for what it is. Sets up a lot of threats. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, let's just get another card out. I don't expect a poison. And now that Graydon's gone, like, Muriel's kills this, but I mean, if they want to go Muriel's, I'm fine with that. I think that's probably what it is. A decent trade-off. Yep. Okay. I mean, in all honesty, I'm fine with this. Dagur's kind of done as intended. And I know I'm still playing in, but literally the reason for that is like, why would I pass? They no doubt still have like a Witchfinder, and we get so much power from a short round Gedy, it's kind of insane. Bride of the Sea will obviously be a little bit sad because we're not setting up any more rain, but you know, we can do it for like a Mahakam Ale. It's a 5, places a 9. It's not terrible. This is super risky as well because they can pass on me. They can pass on me now, but I did that and just instant regret. I was like, no, this is a bad idea. So no, don't do that. Always count like your range, because we don't have the range here. But I don't think my Skellige MMR is high enough that they'll recognise that. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Yeah. Okay. All right. Never punished. Never punished. It's all good. It's all good. It's what we like to see. It's what we like to see. It was just after that Jox came down, I was like, when you've got that much of a lead, you don't play a Jox unless there's other stuff you really care about. So I think that's probably a Witchfinder in hand. Gremist, Spores, and Swallow. Really? Really? Well, it is what it is, isn't it? See what we can get done. See what we can get done. What we'll probably do is we'll like swallow this. Yeah, because the Witchfinder's no doubt coming. We can Grimace to purify it as well. and it's probably Golden Froth. Again, right, picture we got Crow Mother earlier. We're at 17 instead, so we're 4 points up. We hit our druids. What can you do? Bottom 5 cards, most expensive one. I was saying, should have just added Matter to the list, but I'll just Grimace Purify this. I think is probably the way we do this. Come on. Yeah, if you're gonna use it, but come on. Alright, let's just see if, what's that, like 9 points? 10. Provided none of these die, we can get Golden Froth going. And Grimace gets to purify one of the bleeding. All works out. Start horsing. Not a great deal you can do. Here is there. Not a great deal. That's not even far off as well. Oh man. Oh man. So I'm taking that as a moral victory because with Gedy that was a win. And I mean the game plan worked. The game plan worked. We just got very lucky on that draw. In that we wanted to be able to fight in 3 rounds, and we were. Dagur won us it on even round 1. It allowed us to get a hell of a lot of good stuff out in round 2, and then even with pretty poor draws in that round 3, we literally lost by 1. Fun, and now we just get controlled. This is just going to be a nerf fun matchup. We're trying to do fun stuff, but we don't get to do fun stuff. Also, some Rhonda just beeped, but I have no idea what it was. Not my concern there. Not my concern. Right, you need to go. You need to go. We got our alchemies. We can thin out with Crow Messenger. I think we probably just get a long ship set up. No, because then that just gets locked, doesn't it? But we have the Mahakamail. But maybe we want to save that for Dagur. I don't know. You've not got a good hand, have you, Chief? Or a very I said unproactive. What would be the word? Lacking proactivity. You know what I'm getting at. He's not got anything good to play. Like a first card, which means like no sergeants. Which means in terms of engines, we're slightly ahead. Because like Anchor is like 1 point a turn. Realistically, maybe a little less. Dagur. It is what it is. Oh, fun, Madoc. No one told me this was going to be Madoc. But I think it is. It is. This is a nerf fun allowed match. I see. I didn't realise this was nerf fun allowed. Why did nobody warn me? So what are we doing here? Sounds a bit clumsy, innit? A little bit clumsy. I don't really like playing Dagur. So I don't really like using that, to be honest. If you use Searcher of Storms, it makes Vadermaker a little bit awkward later on. I think we'll do this. Reason for that being is a bit of proactivity, and it does allow us to bridle the sea. Like, I was genuinely considering, like, do we just go Gedy? I was like, no, that's kind of stupid because we only have the one druid. Yeah. Obviously, we're going to lose some value on the rain here, but we just say that's fine. I just taking advantage of it while we can. The one time salmon's good. Holy shit. I love that. I love that. Okay, so what are we doing about this then? What are we doing about this? Not a great deal I want to do about this, really. I mean, they played a Trace, they played the Renero. Still some stuff coming, but I mean, what would we realistically play here? I know. Do we just throw in a Streza Spala? Is that the play? That we've been going wrong this whole time. The important thing is double Moondust. Double Moondust. Gone. So drop you. Still have stuff we want to find. Just what we're dropping. Drop that. Not sure I think that's a great idea, but it is what it is. Could just use the Amium for thinning. We already have like our guaranteed 2 druids, so we don't really care.
Gods protect us.
Get a swallow in the graveyard. Like, is there anything else we want to just dump out of our hand? Make our next draws a little nicer. I really think there is. All of this is just kind of nice. Could have like maybe played the Megascope just to dump it out, but with any luck we find Portal. If we don't find it, we cry a little bit. Alright, Yuga, there it is. No Covenant. So I think we risk it. I don't like it, but I think we risk it. Woo. Alright. Redeemed. I've literally had like 2 games against Jackpot with this. I mean, you'll have seen in the first game that we bricked on Gedy. And last game I lost by like 1 point, and it was just kind of a whatever kind of game, so I just didn't even bother including it because I was like... also, that's just going to be gross. It's going to be gross, I can already tell. What we'll probably do, double Petries. Double Petries. That's something. Definitely something. Oh, Boar's not looking like a great choice, is it? But whatever, let's just put down the rain. There's not much else we can really do, is there? Not much else we can really do. I don't want to play Covenant because it just gets stolen, doesn't it? and we want to have the option of, like, if they're like Vandamar it or something to kill it, we're fine with that, because then we can just double Sigdriffers for it. But yeah, I don't like the idea of it being stolen. Do not like the idea of it being stolen. Let's go Ridge of the Sea. Now let's play Gedy. If it gets Karathi'd, it gets Karathi'd. And if they've somehow managed to squeeze in a Letha, a Karathi, a Vatier, all into one deck, then, and a Triss as well, then it is what it is. But I'm assuming this is going to be like Banish Bomb. Red Haze. That's not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Could be a hell of a lot worse. Could be a hell of a lot worse. And I'm well aware that we we increased the Cataclysm, but I mean, the reason I was fine with it was literally because this has happened. They've spawned on the back row, so like, it was already going to go up to like 3 turns. So I don't really care that much. I don't really care too much. May have been a mistake, might not have been. I don't know. Okay, it was definitely worth it then, if this is the outcome. I mean, this always just gets seized, but we're at that point where there's not a whole lot else we can do, and I just missed it. I just missed it. That was the time where we needed to use Sigdriffers. So, I mean, we can... I think we just have to do it now. If it's enough, it's enough. If it's not, it's not. We're ahead by quite a bit. We've still got a fair few points coming. And then this can play... like a male. I think that's the one. Yeah. And we'll use it on the armoured. I know this probably gets seized, but a good unit is going to end up getting seized. So maybe putting it that high, it might have just been using it on the Crow Mother. I don't know, man, we're literally playing a pile. I'm confused what the double Petries is for. Damn it. Why you gotta do me like that? Right, Dagger's obviously carrying. Dagur is obviously carrying. This is kind of what I mean about
is my ward, under my protection. No, damn it!
So Petries to do that and then restore it. Okay, they get the C's onto that, which is kind of bad, but probably enough. It's like 32 points steal. What can you do? What can you do? We've been out memed. We've been out memed. Okay, so from this, back to the drawing board. Yeah, if you're watching this, fair play. I think normally that just doesn't work and you just get controlled beyond anything. But I'm playing a pile. We're playing a druid pile that also has dagger. But this deck is back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. We'll probably be switching out Wild Boar of the Sea. Maybe it's just doing away with the dagger stuff and just leaning into the druid, you know, putting like a Fulmar, that kind of stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a thought. But if you got to this point in the video, thank you. And yeah, as I say, the reveal will be on Tuesday at 4 PM GMT. So that's 5 PM Eastern. I think for the US it'll depend, but I think it's like East Coast, it'll be like 11 AM, something like that. I think you're 5 hours behind, I'm not sure. So yeah, that'll be up. So as always, appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you on, well, video on Tuesday, and then it'll be back to normal on Sunday. So I'll catch you later.